Ho ho ho, Sailor Moon, and happy Yule to you. Well, happy Yule to you too, Father Yule, or Holy Fellow Nicholas, or Santa Claus, or Santa Claus, or whatever folks want to call you. Well, first off, I just want to say that, well, it's almost going to be Yule time, on the 24th going into the 25th. But we all know that your work is not over. No, it's not, Sailor Moon. Yeah, the 24th and the 25th are going to be the busiest, night, evening, day of my life, like it always is. But all you folks would think that it would be over. But no, that's only for Western Christendom that does Yule, Jesus' birthday, in the 12th month. Then there's Eastern Christendom that does Yule, Jesus' birthday, in the 1st month. So that means I gotta go back again and give out all the gifts to the folks in Eastern Christendom when I already gave the gifts out to the folks in Western Christendom. Yeah, I understand that. Do you still go down smokestacks, or do you go through the lead door? Well, very few houses these days are made. Very few houses these days are made that have a firestead. It used to be in the past that all houses had a firestead, and before the heaters were made, the firestead was the only way that you could warm up the house and keep yourself warm, and all of that smoke had to go through a smokestack. Well, nowadays a lot of houses have heaters now, so the smokestack is taking whatever from that. So at the end of the day, I have to go through the lead door mostly now of houses. Yeah, well, how do you do it? I mean, you don't have a... Oh, shit. I mean, how do you do it? I mean, there's no way that you could have... You've got all these keys to every house ever owned or rented by someone. Well, I have this outstanding key, Sailor Moon, that lets me go in the lead doors of any house that I need to get into if I can't go down the smokestack. Now, a lot of folks out there have scaped you over the years, Father Yule, for either knowing when kids are awake and when kids are asleep, and knowing if they've been bad or good. Well, yeah, a lot of folks seem to think that my skill or craft of knowing when a child is awake or when a child is asleep or when a child's been good or bad, somehow they think that is, not onlooking their withdrawal. They think that makes me bad. And a lot of folks today scape that because they think I'm up to no good. But I tell you, that's wrong. Now, I do know at the end of the day that a lot of folks out there, also scave you for, being a man instead of being a woman. I don't know where that shit's coming from. Sorry, Sailor Moon, I don't really know. I've been a man for many years, or sundress years, so I can't see why that would be a big deal. Some folks also believe that you stole Yule from Jesus. No, it wasn't my goal to steal Yule from Jesus. What happened was that many of the non-Christendom folk out there who don't who don't believe in Jesus got irked or angry when they ever saw anything that had to do with Jesus. So the Christendom folk out there, and there are sundriest ones between all offshoots of Christendom, had to deal with me not being around, had to deal with Jesus, they had to start taking Jesus out of things, even though they had every right to believe and worship Jesus. But some folks out there didn't believe in Jesus or worship him, would get irked or angry or make a big deal because their worship or their belief wasn't being onlooked, or their holy day wasn't being onlooked. So that's why it looks like that I took over YULE, because a lot of folks like, alright, we'll have Santa Claus, no one gives a shit about him because he's not a true man-like being. Yeah, I do understand that. And before I leave, do you still give Blackstone out to folks who misbehave? No, I never gave Blackstone out to folks who behave. Do you know what kind of illnesses you can get from breathing in Blackstone dust? Or, I mostly take one of their gifts away. Like if there was a gift that they truly wanted, and I would take that gift away. And that was how I handicapped them for misbehaving, if I had to handicap anyone at all. Well, hey, it's good seeing you, Father YULE. Good seeing you, Santa Claus. Well, it's good seeing you too, Sailor Moon. Shit. Well, that was me with Santa Claus, or Father YULE, or whatever you want to call him. Holy Fellow Nicholas, Santa Claus, whatever. If you like this film, then follow me over here at the Jordan Long Fairway. Follow me over here at Sailor Moon for Life. Watch the other film we made yesterday over here, when I was with Sailor Saturn talking about where is Sailor Moon Cosmos, or Sailor Moon World. Sailor Moon Serena, and I'll see you later. Goodbye. Farewell.